Swap
And
across.
we're live.
Oh, there we go.
Just as we hit 0, it went black and then
Happy
Look
days.
at that.
Happy days. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the YouTube live stream. Just a heads up for next week and in future weeks, we're going to be doing a pre-live stream over on Instagram. Those of you who jumped in on Instagram have now migrated across. Hello, it's good to have you back. Today, you're still on. It's really weird.
Still on Instagram.
We're actually still on Instagram at the moment. But today I was just messing around on the milling machine, and then we had two people who seemed to know what they were talking about. Matthew and something leather.
Ren Leather.
Ren Leather. They gave me some great tips on the milling machine, and now it's working better. So
Look at that.
yeah, it was pretty good. It's just a general mess about on Instagram, half an hour before this live stream. And yeah, hopefully we'll see more of you there next week.
Yeah, you need to do more live streams, just on Instagram.
I
If you get
know.
advice like that, that would be quite helpful, wouldn't it?
I know, it would be, wouldn't it? It would be. I don't know where to put my attention at the moment.
No, it's
quite-
alright, I'm going to
quite
get rid
weird.
of this one.
So, on today's live stream, we are going to be like, what you, eh?
I'm editing this one, I'm just talking to people in this one.
Okay. On the live stream today, me and Rob are both sort of at parts of the project where we can just kind of get cracking with it. We don't need to do much talking, and we just thought we'd do it on the live stream in order to make the most of our time this evening. So Rob has got to do the mitered plinths at the moment. He's cutting them to size, shooting them down so he gets a nice perfect fit.
Yep.
And as for me, I am putting the second coat of finish on my box. So we're going to be cracking on with that throughout this live stream, and then thank you very much. As we crack on with that, feel free to ask any questions. We've got the laptop here, so we'll keep an eye out for anything. Also, I got myself a new cabinet scraper from Classic Hand Tools. Just got delivered today. This is from Crucible Toolworks. Crucible Toolworks? Tools? I don't know. Basically a curved cabinet scraper, so you don't have to worry about bending a flat one in order to make the cut. Just makes it easier on your thumbs. This thing's incredibly thick, and I want to get an edge on it and have a go at scraping something. Probably the top of this bit of Paduke or something like that. Might be quite nice.
Sorry, you've just...
Scraping.
Get out of it! I've already done enough with this stuff. You're staying away.
So many things going on. 2 boxes on the go and sharpening a cabinet scraper. And also ask any questions, should you have any.
Yeah.
We're going to be stopping at 8 o'clock on the dot tonight because we just get carried away most of the time and we end up getting back very late, and then we order pizza, and we've got this place nearby which sell 18-inch pizzas, and I think last week we actually got 16, didn't we?
We did, because you thought that's what the largest Domino's was.
Yes, yeah. But basically every time we go back to my house we end up getting these pizzas, and then we go to sleep half an hour later, we wake up with mouths saltier than Gandhi's flip-flop, and like it's just pretty disgusting, to be honest. So
Yeah.
Rob's actually, you're going to eat a salad on the live stream, aren't you?
No, not on the live stream. I'll have it when I get home.
Oh, okay.
No point having a live. I'm
Rob
not
bought
eating
a
on the
s-
live stream.
Rob bought a salad.
I did. I'm not even sure if I'm going to like it.
I'm sure you will. I'll have it if not.
Oh, true. So I've got a few things here.
Oh, good.
Speaking of pizza, and Sam Fowler says, "Where's the pizza?" He said that before you even mentioned pizza.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, well, that's actually back at hometown. We should do that again, order pizza to the workshop. That was pretty good.
Sam Fowler then says, "This doesn't sound like pizza, mate. What's he doing to the salad?" Oh,
That kind of salad. Shifty bum.
Oh, Norman Booker says, "Hi, Matt and Rob. Have now put the finish on my box, and it's the best that I've done. So thank you both."
Sorry, what was that?
Regarding the box, have
Yeah.
now put the finish on his box, and it's the best he's ever done.
Oh, amazing.
Which is brilliant as you're here, because we would be really interested to know how you progressed through this series, and if there's anything that you would like us to adapt and improve for the next set of project videos, which would hopefully be a little bit smoother and quicker coming out than this one was.
Yeah, yeah. Next project is obviously going to be the cabinet, which has the frame and panel door and a traditional fitted drawer at the bottom. Yeah, if there was anything in this series that you felt was missing, i.e. would help your learning, or anything that you feel could just support you in the workshop while you're actually making the piece, then let us know. We want to add that to the next project and possibly make amendments to the Dovetail box project on my website, just so for future viewers it's much better. So
Yes.
yeah, his name was Norman. Yeah?
Norman. Yeah.
Norman, let us know how you found it, and yeah,
If
it'd be really useful.
if you've got actually a lot to say about this sort of stuff, please do get in contact via the website. That'd be the best way for us to read a lot of it. Hopefully we'll pick up on stuff on the live stream too. But as the title says, we're going to be trying to do the dovetail boxes a little bit today, so we might not always catch everything.
Yeah. Firstly, I quite want to do the scraper.
Oh, you're going to sharpen the scraper, weren't you? Yes. Speaking of which, Jacob B says, nice scraper. Is that one of Christopher Schwartz's?
It most certainly is.
There you go.
There you go, yeah. Yeah, I saw the ad pop up on Instagram or something the other day and I was straight on it.
Warren Evans says, Rob, you're right. He does need a haircut. On Saturday at Axminster, he kept flicking his hair like he was flirting with the group that was there.
I was flirting. What's wrong with that?
And then Graham Hunt says, my daughter said as you came on that Matt needs a haircut. Look,
they're all against me this week.
I haven't mentioned it. Gee. But look, this is the audience which should be.
Because all my true homies aren't here yet. You wait, they'll flatten you a lot later. My true homies.
Dan C says, can Matt learn or do some upholstery? My God, were you really getting into some places there?
Yeah, screw this whole woodwork thing. I'm doing leather work, I'm doing metal work, I'm doing blacksmithing, I'm doing upholstery.
To be fair,
I mean, upholstery would be pretty cool.
Build a couple of chairs for mezzanine level. Pretty groovy.
That would be good. How hard can it be? Bit of foam,
exactly.
Bit of fabric, done.
A couple of staples.
Staple gun.
You got there first.
That'd be good. You know they would just get fired at you.
Yeah. Alan May says, can we get a live haircut next week? Get a hairdresser literally get a hairdresser in to do it live. Don't go there and do it live. Get a hairdresser in and do it live.
Oh wow. I did consider doing that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I had my last haircut many moons ago, I did consider doing it as a live stream, but I figured that it would be a bit scary. Well, hi. Yeah. By the way, can you sort this out? Also, can I live stream it while I do?
Well, if you were to ask someone, give a call to them and say, look, I know this is unorthodox, but do you happen to do call-outs and happen to go happily on live stream? I reckon there'd be someone there who's just happy to do it.
Probably.
Any chance to get out of a hairdresser's and actually go somewhere and do something a little bit more interesting.
This is true.
That would be brilliant.
Pretty terrifying.
Do it. Do it.
Nervous laughing. Where is my oil? There. Right. Cabinet scraper. I'm doing it.
Oh yes. Yeah. Let me use the camera. So you're sharpening it there, right?
Yeah, I'll sharpen it here and then I'll clamp something in the tail vise afterwards. And yeah, if you shift the camera, I'll get some wood.
Okay.
Let's see. Some nice stuff.
Well, you guys are going to go on a little bit of a journey to about here.
Oh yeah, some of this.
There we go. Adam Bougage says, have you messed up the box yet? I don't know who that's referring to, but if it's me, I've yet to mess it up. I'm quite proud of it. I know it's a little bit of a bland image now, it hasn't frozen, my hand's still here, but Matt's currently just...
I'm going to use some of your Purdue.
What? No, you're not.
Why not?
What are you doing with it?
Scrapes well.
No, don't do it.
Well, okay, maybe some of this. That'll work. Yeah,
you can use mine if you need to. I've just realised.
We'll try both.
Yeah?
Try both. Okay. So, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry. What do you want?
I'm here.
Okay.
Well, mind you might need a bit of a close-up. If you make it a wide angle, sort of here.
Well, it's easier said than done because it's not a wide-angle lens.
Oh, is it not? Well, can you see this clearly?
I can.
Happy days. There we go. Right. So, sharpening a cabinet scraper. Firstly, for those of you who are unaware of what a cabinet scraper is, it's just basically a hard piece of metal, often called a card scraper. This one is a pretty thick one. It's about 1 millimetre thick, but you can get them sort of, I don't know, 0.7, 0.6 mil, maybe a little bit thicker than that possibly. Essentially, it's just a hard bit of, I think, spring steel. And what you do with this is you turn a hook on it so that when you push it along the surface of timber, it takes like a scraping, I suppose. And it's a great way of cleaning out things like tear out and working localized areas without trying to plane it or without trying to sand it. Really useful tool. So, in order to sharpen this, I've put it in the vise, and I've got this thing which is called a burnisher. This is a Arno burnisher. It's a pretty horrible looking thing. Burnishers sometimes look a bit fancier than this. And realistically, a burnisher can be anything as long as the metal on the burnisher is harder than the metal on the card scraper, cabinet scraper. So some people will use like old screwdrivers and stuff like that. This one is carbide, so it's pretty damn hard, and it's also got a pointed surface on it and a rounded surface on it, which I like to use in this application. So, can we get a close-up on the...
I can't believe it, somebody's already picked up that I'm having an energy drink. I'm sure I didn't get it in shot. You must have heard it.
No.
Oh, I'll tell you what I want to do.
What's that?
Just because at the moment everywhere's quite yellow and I think that's the lighting isn't great. So let me see if I can be really cheeky. And sorry, I know it keeps zooming in every time I focus. That's not wise. One memento.
One memento.
Yeah.
Lovely. Look at that.
This is particularly colourful, isn't it?
Ooh, you're doing your old grey card.
Yeah, I know. Like, as I can do it so easily. I don't know what the live stream sees as I do this, but we shall see. Meh. Don't know what changed.
Does it look the
I just see
same?
it as it happens on here.
There we go. Okay, so to basically when I do this, I like to use the pointy end of the burnisher in this case in order to put quite a lot of pressure over the edge of the cabinet scraper, and that will start like mushrooming over little bits of metal. And then I use the rounded side of it in order to polish those and kind of hook them over slightly further than the pointed side would do. To make this a bit easier, a bit of oil is always useful. When I went to Canada, Vic Teslin, who is sort of the rep for Veritas, told me that you can use like the oil next to your nose if you want. Which I thought,
No, that's appalling.
yeah, he said
No.
like it's just you have a, you know, like when you're in the shower
Yeah.
and you wipe your face and you can feel that it's greasy there, and also in your ear, in your earlobe.
You don't keep clean ears then?
No, every you know what I mean though.
No one has this thing you're talking about.
It's
Not a
probably my
single
hair.
person.
It's probably my hair then.
I do know what you mean. Though.
Yeah, it's just that little bit of oil. You can wipe your nose or something and then just rub it on there and that's enough, apparently. I use camellia oil, but there we go. So, pointy end, that is going to go on there perpendicular, and I haven't sharpened this cabinet scraper before, so this might all go to pot, I don't know. So at 90 degrees, off like that. I think that's started to produce something. Then over to the rounded side, and I'm going to hold that a couple of degrees off to the left at the moment. What are you
Matt
laughing
Boyd
at?
says, how am I supposed to use the oil on the inside of your nose? I'm all the way in Canada.
Oh, that's a good burr, that.
How much pressure are you getting? Says Jay.
Quite a bit. Not too. How can I? It's so hard to demonstrate pressure. I don't know.
Now, I was almost going to say, can you like push against my arm? How much pressure? But then people don't know how much I'm fighting against you.
Yeah. Right. If it was on a glue pot, I would be putting that much.
No, it's not too bad.
Not too much.
How firm is this glue pot? Oh, it's quite a firm glue pot though.
Yeah, it's
But
quite
I guess a
firm.
lot of people have it. I can just see it ready to go.
Everyone has tight bond, let's be fair. So on like that, push. I guess you could do it with newtons, couldn't you?
Yes,
Anyway.
if we had a Newton meter.
Off to the right now. Firm pressure. It's pretty good that side. I think this side is better. And I'm going to do one more, just in case. Some people say you shouldn't do this more than once. I do. Bite me. I've always wanted to say that. Whoa. Lovely jubbly. Right. Tail vice. Tail vice.
I've actually got to remove the glue from my stuff as well at some point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so do I. Big mistakes made.
Right, we're going to have to listen to the disgusting sound of the tail vice.
Oh!
What was that?
The live stream equipment.
Is it still going?
Should be. I don't believe it's unplugged.
Yeah, still going. There you go.
I mean, if it can rest on the floor, if it's long enough to rest on the floor, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you're there.
Right, let's give it a go. Ooh.
Oh, I tell you what, I'll zoom in on this one.
Ooh, that is nice. Tell you what.
That's impressive.
That thickness of this makes it so much more rigid.
Wowee.
Oh. What's the other side like?
No, still did a fair amount.
Jeez. That is lovely.
Look at that go.
Tell you what though, it still feels like you have to put a fair old bit of force behind it.
I think that's probably going to be the case no matter what. You're basically becoming a plane.
Yeah, I have put a big old burr on that. Do you want to go?
Yeah, why not? I damaged mine per duck.
Basically angle it a couple of degrees. Bit more upright?
Bit more upright?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right there. Lovely.
Okay, more force then.
Ooh.
So it's more...
It is sort of more like flat like that. So sort of up.
What?
Like that kind of thing.
Like that?
Yeah.
And just let it be flat instead of bend it, or?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I'm used to bending them, so I'm trying to bend that, when actually...
I don't know how you managed to do it. Have I picked it up wrong? Yours, you got so much more out of it.
You got a vibration going
Yeah.
on. I'm interested to see what the
Ow!
what the other side feels like. Like the one that I haven't put the burr on. Oh! Well, look at that, you don't even need to.
What are you doing that's different to what I did? I think you're splitting it more than I am.
Well, and you're holding it like this. You're angling
Was I really
it forwards.
still doing that every time?
Yeah, it's like up like that.
Oh, come.
Oh, what? That's just the
I'm gonna run
square
out of
side.
Paducah at this rate.
Damn.
More bend. More upright. It's a... Why? Why?
Causing earthquakes in Australia, mate. Go on. Loads of pressure on top.
What, on top?
Yeah. Oh no.
This is every day in the workshop for me, just failure.
Oh, there we go. That was a good one. You're angling it forward quite a lot there.
If I don't, it goes crazy. Why?
I hope they can hear this on the live stream.
Ow.
Realistically, I don't know why that's happening with Rob, because quite frankly, I think it's lovely. Look at that! No. Oh, this is gorgeous. Wow.
Oh, there's so many comments on there. Every single innuendo tonight. Oliver Mansfield says he's always bending. Aaron says more bend. Alan says put your hands sideways instead of over the top.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you were like,
Alan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, Jay said hands on the side as well. Morton thumb should be lower. Well, put your hands on the side, not the top, says Alan. It's all about the side.
Do you want another go?
I don't really, because
I think you do.
It's irrelevant to which side is it. Before you give me a dodgy, it doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah, no, that's got the hook on it.
So no matter what, thing is, I saw you do it, and immediately I put my hands. I tried to copy you, but I still put my hands there.
That's it. Go on.
Please, for the love of everything that's holy.
Yes.
Yes, but I leaned it too far.
That's it. Oh, that's a good one, that.
Oh, it's a chunky boy.
Oh,
No.
Oh. Oh.
What is going on? I'm just gonna snap it at this rate. You can. It's just not getting the what? No, that's.
You're on top, yeah. Oh, that was another innuendo. That's it. Oh, big boy. Woo. Damn.
Okay, that'll do.
I think who needs a thicknesser when you've got a cabinet scraper, eh?
I'm gonna win. That's how you make the Dovetail box challenge. It's
Yeah.
you only use a cabinet scraper to do the whole thing.
That's so nice. I like the bluey colour as well. All my other cabinet scrapers are silver.
Bluey?
Yeah, it's blue.
Well, I guess. Yeah.
A blued
I see where you come from.
steel sort of thing. Really nice. Crucible cabinet scraper. Very nice tool. I think you can buy it direct from Crucible in the US. In the UK, Classic Hand Tools now sell it. Yeah, if you're in the market for a cabinet scraper, that's first impressions. I mean, there's not really many other impressions you can get from a cabinet scraper. Yeah, decent. It's also got the corners.
Corners?
If you want to do like inside coves and stuff like that. Whoa, amazing. Right, I'll put that back.
Oh, you're making my life very difficult.
Sorry. Well, it's just unconscious, I should probably get onto this box.
Yes, yeah. So let me put you guys all the way back over here again. Oh, look, you can see my energy drink, not sponsored.
Do you want to move that away from your MacBook?
No.
And near your Purdue box? What would you rather spill it over?
MacBook.
Less effort went into it.
I think the time it costs, time it took to make the Dovetail box, I could probably earn enough to get this back.
This is true.
That's doing pretty well.
Ooh, diddly dandy do.
Clearly it's do stuff.
I think that does certainly help rather than just stand here chatting rubbish.
Yes.
Mind you, I do like a bit of that as well.
True. I've lost the chat. There it is. Okay, cool. We can see best of both worlds.
Yeah. Cool. Those of you who have just joined, we just did a session on sharpening a cabinet scraper. Now Rob is going to carry on doing the miters on his Dovetail box, and I am going to put the second coat of finish on mine. Obviously, feel free to ask any questions, should you have any. We will keep an eye on the chat, or it looks like I'm going to keep an eye on the chat because I'm the one next to it.
Yes, you are. I'll just raise this just a little bit.
Whereabouts
are you going to be? You going to be there?
Pretty much here, blocking your... Do you want to go more diagonal?
Yeah.
Then you
Might have to go wide angle, to be honest.
Wide angle. Lovely. Get this out of the way because that will just land in the finish.
Right, I'm now trapped. This is the worst.
I reckon there's worse things than that.
No, I think I literally found the pinnacle of worse things.
It is quite nice. I've gone for Osmo Raw on my box.
Hence why it looks so trash.
I mean, it isn't the most exciting wood, I will give you that.
No,
it really isn't.
Bosch oil. That's what I'll be covering mine in.
Iron. Yeah, it's nice. Basically, Osmo Raw makes it look unfinished.
Exactly. Looks trash.
I was conscious with Poplar that if I put like a yellow oil on it, it's just going to look like dried urine. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with it. I'm going to put liming wax on yours. Oh yeah.
No, you do
or
not.
Put my liver of sulphur liquid on it.
Oh no! Don't wreck it, please. So, in regards to these clamps, they've been on for about an hour and a half. Can I just remove them?
You should be okay to now. Yeah.
You sure?
Yep.
Confident?
Yep.
It took me so long to get them on.
On here, it takes half an hour.
Oh, sweet.
But do not stress joint for 24 hours. So what I would recommend you do is maybe keep the middle one on.
Right.
Or maybe wait. You can take them all off. Apart from those two outer ones, maybe.
Okay, I just need to be able to get in with a chisel.
Oh, I see.
I need to get rid of any excess glue.
Oh, that'd be fine. That's not any stress, I suppose. So should be fine.
I mean, actually, I'll just have a look at what I've got to deal with anyway.
Okay, let me just keep up to date on these. Let's have a look. Just looking back at some of the comments when I was doing the cabinet scraping, someone said it's all in the wrist. Amazing. Matt, what do you do on Thursday evenings? Why, I scrape my wood with a good friend.
Oh, friend. I guess I could always reclamp it afterwards, couldn't I?
Someone said you need a few more sips of your energy drink. Oh, Amy's here as well. Hello, Amy. Congratulations on the 3 peaks as well. I saw you guys, you and Tim were doing that. Amazing. Nice
Tim
work.
Peak.
Yes, Tim Peak.
Isn't he an astronaut? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
See? Wasn't completely out of context.
There we go. Cabinet scrapers still affected by grain direction? Not really. You will sometimes get little patches of tiny tear out with the cabinet scraper.
But I'll tell you what, it works wonders when you actually have proper tear out in Padook.
Yeah, well, if you're working with ripple timbers like curly maple and curly ash and quilted maple, whatever, it's really good for that. It basically stops all tear out from that.
It worked miracles.
Yeah, it brings it doesn't give... You can get a really good finish from it. Some people will swear by a scraped finish like they would with a planed finish, which is fair enough. But I like to sand afterwards because sanding gives like this consistent look over the whole thing, makes it sort of more uniform. So for me, a scraper will get rid of most of the tear out, and then I will sand over that afterwards because you can't get tear out from sandpaper, obviously. I feel like this live stream's going to go longer than 8 o'clock because we're already at 7:25.
Well, actually, just get on with it then.
Shut up! I'm trying to include people because I'm a good moderator.
Are you really?
Yep.
You're the worst.
Yep. 3 questions. Rob, what's your Instagram? Doesn't matter. Matt, when doing the plinth, can you do the rebates, etc., prior to cutting the miters? Let me just read that again. When doing the plinth, can you do the rebates, etc., prior to cutting the miters? I did do that. Prior means before. I'm not being stupid, am I?
You're not being stupid.
Yeah, okay.
But no. Right, does he mean that, or does he mean the right angle bits as rebates?
Can you do the rebates prior to cutting the miters?
For example, don't think about that angle.
Yeah.
Think about the stuff that I use for shoulder plane.
Oh, I see.
Do the miters and then shoulder plane.
Wait, so this bit? I mean, yes, you can do that. The chamfer. I think I kept calling it a mitre in the video, but it's actually a chamfer.
Well, it's either that or he's saying, do that cut.
Yeah.
And then do that.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know which way round.
I mean, it said it the wrong way round on here, if that's what he meant. But
Maybe
I would definitely do the rebate first, then the mitre, and then do the chamfer. Unless you've got a router table, then do the rebate and the chamfer all in one hit, and then stick it on. Where's my screwdriver? / Osmo opening. Huge from Flibbidabob. Why are you making this video? Says Sahil Verma. I'm making it for Sahil Verma, to be honest.
Yeah, this is only for you. I don't know why you're so late to get to the party, but this was specifically for you, Verma.
Specifically for you, mate.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
Indeed.
We were all waiting for you. We were all waiting. Right. I'm going to do what?
Hi Matt and Rob, soon I will try to make a pair of guitars, classical and acoustic. Some advice to choose some type of wood different from the usual ones but of good properties. African Padook.
I knew that was coming. Absolutely knew that was coming.
It is a tone wood, so...
It is.
And I haven't seen an African Padook guitar.
What? A Padook guitar? You must have.
Well, I just haven't bothered to look.
Yeah, Padook guitars.
I'm not saying it's rare, I just haven't bothered to look.
Yeah. To be honest, a tone wood is called a tone wood because it's pretty good as a tone wood. But saying that... No,
what does tone mean? Like, I don't know if people realise that tone is inherently musical.
Yeah, I know. I think it just means that to a certain degree it resonates better if it was like a guitar or something like that. And I guess denser timber. My understanding would be you want a denser timber in order for it to resonate better, right? Would that be a fair enough thing to say?
Yes, in the low end.
In the low end, right? Okay.
The denser the material, the lower the resonant frequency.
Right, okay.
I would presume.
So that's what I thought. So if I was making a bass, I would want the densest stuff known to man. Leadwood. But then the trade-off to that would be it's going to be blimmin' heavy. So I guess that's...
Get buff.
Eh?
Get buff. I'm giving you all the answers, yeah.
So I guess that's why people choose certain timbers as tone woods over others. It's because it's sort of a good trade-off between... I don't know, being resonating and also being light enough to actually pull off an hour-long gig with.
Might need a better chisel than that one.
Why? Why are you using that one?
Because you've got nothing else in the drawer and I didn't want to go to the car.
You need to go to the car. I still haven't unpacked after my last demo at Sittingbourne. Hi, do you need to worry about grain direction when planing in from each side like you did on the chamfer? Yes, you do actually. For that, how would I get around that doing that? You alright?
Well, just don't forget about the big machine that you can't see in the dark.
Oh yes. Grain direction on that chamfer, good question. I think I would probably try and chamfer the edge running perpendicular to the edge you're working on first, and then you might be able to go straight off the end, working with the grain. You've just got to be careful not to catch the end grain as you expose it from the one that's running perpendicular to it. You can go straight off the edge, but you've got to be wary of that end grain on the opposite side. So answer to that, plane down the perpendicular edge first. If you've got reversing grain on that, good luck to you. Good luck to you. What is the brand of your bench grinder behind you? That is a Tormek. It's a slow speed. Alright.
Yes, I put the whole thing in. I'm fed up.
The grinder behind me is a Tormek. Tormek. It is a slow speed water cooled grinder, so it's great for grinding down tools without overheating them. You don't need to wear goggles or anything, or eye protection, just because it doesn't run fast enough to produce sparks or actually have anything flying off it. So it's a pretty good tool. Comes with loads of jigs. I use it for regrinding my primary bevels and stuff like that. And also wood turning tools. And knives. I like to sharpen my knives without telling my housemates. It's always a good one.
So vicious.
A sharp knife is a safe knife, Rob.
That's very true.
Exactly.
Very true.
I'm making the house safer without them even asking.
Which makes you a good person.
Would you consider making a video on how to make one of your marking knives? Yes, this is a... I'm happy to share this in the live stream. I'm not making it sort of a thing that I'm sharing with everyone at the moment, because the marking knives are a secret project. And it's only between you and me that this is going on. Anyway, as for the marking knives, I've made about 50 of the internal sections that that hold the blade and are tapped and everything today. And over the coming weeks, I'm hopefully going to get the first batch out by sort of mid-November. What I would like to do prior to the release of them is do a live video just like this, where I make a knife from start to finish in the video. It's obviously going to be a little bit art attack style.
Yeah!
It's sort of like, here's one I prepared earlier.
I'll get the pop-up ready.
Yeah.
Click to it.
Yeah. I've realised I'm not really focusing on what edges I'm doing here while I'm doing this.
Nah, don't worry about it.
But yeah, I'm hopefully going to do a full-on live video, so you'll see me make one of the knives for free. Live. Mind you, I could make it a competition in the live stream to have that exact one.
That would be very cool.
There you go. There is method in my slip-ups.
Guarantee you forget.
Probably.
Everyone in the chat, come to the live stream next week and remind him that he said he was going to give it away for free.
No, that would be good though, wouldn't it?
I agree. I believe that would be good.
It'd be very nice. So yeah, we're going to do a live video of that, and then towards the end, when the knife is complete, I'm hoping that the camera will just sort of pan round, and then there'll be this pile of pre-made knives that can be pre-ordered. So you guys...
Good luck.
Yeah, I know. You guys will effectively have first dibs on them.
Oh wait, sorry, did you mean next week?
No,
Did
no,
you
no,
say
not
next week?
week.
No, I said next week.
There is not a chance it's going to be ready by next week. Not a chance.
Yeah.
Especially
seeing
I've
wording on my butt.
only just worked out this slitting saw problem. Thomas, maybe use Zeracoat. Oh, that's what I used in my first guitar. Amazing. Lovely stuff. Oh, Sahil Verma's sticking around now.
Yeah.
How do you come in woodworking? There is a article on my website, matteslea.com. There is a sort of write-up about how I got into woodworking.
It's not particularly interesting. I wouldn't bother.
It's not particularly interesting. It's more interesting than Rob's story though. So yeah, if you want to sort of send yourself to sleep, go to Rob's. But if you want to be motivated for life,
the reason why I got into woodworking is because this guy was lonely.
Yeah. Yeah, and how that's come to bite me in the arse.
You have no idea.
Yeah. Can I order one for me and one for a friend, or would there be a limit of one per person? No, take as much as you want. Resell them on eBay if you want. No, don't do that.
Under your name.
Yeah. No, buy as many as you want. I'd like to do a custom option as well, but I don't think that's going to be. I don't think that's going to be viable for the first batch. While I get
that's definitely a next year goal.
Like, yeah. I'd like to be able to offer them in custom woods and custom ferrule materials, but
I've already got my own custom one.
I think having 50 orders of custom tools that need to be created is just going to be stressful, considering I've never done anything like this before.
Pre-order.
No,
Pre-order.
because then it's going to hold me to it.
Pre-order limit. I'm saying
pre-order limit. I see.
Yeah, I wasn't just saying pre-order, you just didn't let me go beyond my first few repetitions.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I'm scared of this chisel.
Conversation started between you two, experienced / newbie. What would a greater focus in woodworking bring to primary schools? Okay.
Ooh, what's that?
Interesting idea. Conversation started between you two, experienced / newbie.
I'm not newbie, I'm very experienced. Thank you.
What would a greater focus on woodworking craft bring to primary school education?
Oh, primary school education. The sharp things hurt. I should have learned that. I cut myself earlier.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one because I don't know if it relates to you so much anymore, purely because as you are experienced,
Yeah.
your brain works in the correct way in order to understand this.
Yeah.
What I've learned more than anything throughout this project is that it's not that I think in the wrong way, I think in a different way. And I think if this sort of education, obviously the box is a bit complex for a primary school course, but if anyone was to get this sort of education of going through woodwork, trying to understand how to solve even the most basic problems, like I'm struggling over clamps, for God's sake. But it's a completely different way of thinking, and I genuinely believe that everyone should have the opportunity to do woodwork, because I think it would improve everything else you do.
Yeah, it's that's what we say. We teach our students at Rycotewood. It's not necessarily just how to make furniture. It is problem solving.
It's a life skill.
It is problem solving. Is what you like. It's one of those things. If you have that much attention to detail and you're used to solving problems through creative methods, then you can carry it across to loads of other things.
But even if you have solved problems with creative methods, because I like to think that I do a lot of problem solving in the work that I do, whether it's music related or video production.
Yeah.
It's still a completely different way of thinking if you get into woodworking and physical objects.
Yeah.
Like you've got to think outside the box so much more often, and as there's no undo button,
Yeah.
you've got to be far more careful about your options.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
What would you do with that bit of glue? Said Dr. Seuss.
What bit?
There's a little line in there. It's difficult to see in them.
Wide chisel coming that way.
What? Ooh.
How are you?
Ooh, why chisel coming that?
Yep.
Jeez.
I know, crazy. Yeah, that's an interesting question. I agree. It should be something that is just part of primary schools. I don't know, or even just something that is easily offered as like an extracurricular thing.
Yeah, definitely.
I just think kids that age love. I don't know. I'm just sort of trying to think, because I've got a younger brother and sister. I can't remember how old they are, admittedly. I think they're about. Wait, how old are they? 8 and 6, maybe, something like that. Yeah.
It's a
I don't know
difficult
where I'm
age
going
to
with
be.
it.
I don't know to potentially be doing some of it.
Sorry.
Like, I don't know how applicable it is, at that age. Could you imagine them being like?
Probably. Well, I don't know. It's difficult, isn't it?
It's hard, actually. To be fair, there's a massive range of kids that age, like in terms of what they can do and like their mental abilities.
Yeah.
And then everyone seems to catch up later.
Yeah.
So, That's a difficult one in itself. Oh, I had something on this and I've already forgotten it.
Yeah, so did I. Okay, let's have a look. Really good question though, thank you.
Definitely a talking point.
Yeah. Can I have mine made from Rob's Paduke? That's referring to the knives again.
Who said that?
George Farron.
Not a bloody chance, George. It's mine.
The answer to that is yes, I'll do that for you. I've got some of it up there waiting.
As long as there's a premium Rob tax on it.
Rob tax, and what percentage is that?
It's about 150.
150%, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds about right.
But to be fair, I think that's quite cool. Like to see a YouTube video of somebody like always using Paduke and you just realise, this is from the same tree. I think that's quite a nice, like, it's just a shame it's not you who's been dealing with the wood for so long, it just happens to be the newbie who's struggling.
Mind yourself using the chisel like that.
I just can't get
It's funny because there's a thing up here saying, as someone who just damaged 2 fingers with a router table, do you have a safety moment example of what not to do? Worst shop accident you have seen and why safety is so important? Basically, don't do what he's doing. Hold a chisel in your hand while holding...
My fingers are over here.
Don't do that.
I can't hit him. I can't hit him. And if I do, I'll throw the chisel at you for lying to me.
Yeah, sorry to hear about the route table accident as well. That's the second one I've heard of in at least 2 months, I think.
Stop encouraging people.
What, to use router tables?
Yeah.
I'm showing them how to use plough plane to do it. A rebate plane. But I will be doing a video on basic router use in the coming months, I think. It's not going to be any time soon. But one of the sections in that is going to be using a router table because, yeah, it definitely needs to be talked about. I don't like seeing people rebating their fingers. Yeah, it's not nice. It's not nice. I think that will do for this. I haven't really been focusing on what I've been doing, but I'm pretty sure that is 2 coats all over.
I have been focusing on what I'm doing, and I'm just going really, 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 really slowly.
It's really hard to finish while talking, I tell you.
Crazy.
I know. Right, okay, let's see. Oh yeah, that was funny. Amy responded to that question by Bob about the worst shop accident.
Oh yeah.
And funny enough, when I first met her at Maker Central,
yeah,
that was the question she shouted out from the back of the seminar. What was your worst accident? It was brilliant. Yes. And yeah, I gave her my Veritas saw as a result for asking the best question.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Always ask for good questions.
Warren Evans, when installing a drawer in a cabinet, would you stay old school and use wood for the runner or use a metal runner for ease? Depends on the application. So for the power tool workbench that I made last year, I used metal runners for it just because it wasn't something that I was looking to make particularly pretty. I was looking to make it somewhat pretty, but yeah, I just wanted something that was hard wearing and was able to take the weight of the contents, so I went for metal runners. And also with the weight of the contents of that, if you were to go for a wooden runner, it's just going to add more friction to the underside of the drawer, and it's going to be harder to pull out. So I went for metal for that. But when I'm doing things like traditional style cabinets and things like that, I'll usually just go for wood. I don't like to try and get, you know, force metal brackets into the metal runners into them, and also trying to find some that are the right size and scaling the whole cabinet around these sizes that are standard, as opposed to making it how big I want. But yeah, that'll be something we'll touch on in the next school project where we make a cabinet with a drawer. Plug. Boom.
So speaking of the next project, we asked this question earlier, but I'm sure there's a few more people here than there was. If you've been following along with the school, or if you've built the project so far, or even if you haven't and you're just following along, just curious about the build and just sort of maybe making a few notes about how you can do your own stuff, think about what you could potentially improve in regards to the series. Think about, I don't know, the pacing of the episodes, think about the information that we've provided, or Matt's provided, and how that can be improved for the next round. Because we're really looking for sort of tips and advice and feedback, because so far we've enjoyed it. I think it's been a really good process, and it's great to have that sort of resource online, and we want to do more like that, but we do want to step the game up too.
Yes. So yeah, if you got any suggestions, things that were sort of you think were missing on the Dovetail box project, let us know, and we'll be sure to implement those in the future projects. We got 3 more coming up: a cabinet, a toolbox, and then a curved front side table with 3 drawers on the front, 2 of which are angled.
Oh, I'm gonna have to buy so much Paduk.
Oh yeah, you're not going to have enough to...
I'll just buy one of the same planks that my desk came from. Keep it all in the same tree.
Might as well.
If they're still there,
yeah,
I will.
No, I reckon you should make it all out of maple, and then the drawer sides are Paduk.
Yeah?
So when you open the drawer, blood red. And...
Or just blood red everywhere.
And it would mean that the Paduk would always stay red, because it's not in direct sunlight.
It's very true. But then if you had Paduk everywhere, then you got Paduk in sunlight and Paduk not in sunlight. You've got the best of both worlds.
Got the best of both, I suppose.
How much does maple cost compared to Paduk?
A lot cheaper.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Paduk's well expensive.
Oh.
Especially in the UK.
Yes, especially when I buy a massive slab of it. Yeah.
Yeah, maple's usually a bit cheaper.
Do you think the next project can be made out of the rest of my Paduk? Because I do have a slab still.
Yeah, possibly.
It's a big boy. No?
Maybe.
Oh.
I think we might struggle.
I'll have to go find something else. OSB? I really want to do that.
Just dovetail. There's a few dovetails in it. Dovetailed OSB.
I reckon that'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be a challenge.
That would be good, wouldn't it? Oh, actually, we're getting suggestions here. Right. Maybe a recap at the end of each video showing what has been done, so you can see all the progress in a little snippet bit.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, do you know what? I forgot about that. That was mentioned in one of the videos before. Very good shout on that. So an overview at the end of the video, just a summary on everything that we talked about. Yes, absolutely. Oh, that was another thing actually.
Yeah.
You know how when you watch the videos, you write down loads of notes?
Yes.
I was thinking about just pre-producing some notes for each of the videos.
Yes.
I know that people would prefer, in some instances, to write down their own notes, but you imagine if you didn't have Wi-Fi in your workshop, and you watched the video in your house, maybe you didn't download it or something like that, you watched it in your house and you wanted to just take a sheet of paper with you to the workshop that had all the main bits on it.
I mean, that would be perfect, because obviously that's what I end up doing anyway, so it's so much more efficient to watch the video, write down the notes, and then sort of just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
So that would be perfect. It's just a shame that I did suggest doing that before we started this box.
Did you?
I did!
Oh, about the audiobook thing. Audiobook. Amazon ebook.
Oh, well, I guess, yeah, that was linked into it as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was this whole thing.
No, we said about doing that at the end.
Well,
sure.
Yeah, but the idea was every episode had its own thing, and then it was a combined product at the end.
Yeah, okay, I will admit, I forgot about that. I much prefer it when a viewer suggests it rather than you.
I am a viewer. I view the videos more than they do.
Yeah, I suppose. Let's have a look. Just check.
Do you want to?
Tim Scott. Question, did you discuss the clock before I joined? Yes, we did, Tim. Rob bought some batteries for it. I'm disgusted.
I fully expect him to remove the batteries as well by the time I'm next here.
Let's see.
It's so much better having a working clock. You've got no idea. Just glancing up and seeing that and knowing exactly when the live stream is perfect.
What are your thoughts on my Sapili and OSB coaters? Coaters? I think it meant cabinet, because I think, I remember seeing that. Wait, oh no, coasters. Coasters. No, I did see those. Yes, they looked amazing. Yes, OSB coasters.
OSB coasters.
Yes.
See, that's the dream.
Yes.
We need an OSB table up on the mezzanine floor. OSB coasters. OSB mugs.
Yeah, OSB mugs.
Yeah.
Mind you, I have got the pressure treater thingamajigabob.
Oh, do you even know what you've got there?
No.
I don't think you do. You bought something
Basically,
with no clue.
I thought, you know what, that's pretty cool. I want one, I'll buy it. Don't know what I'm going to do with it, but there you go. Would you ever consider, would you ever make a thing in an hour competition videos between you and Rob, a bit like Alex Steele's ones? Yeah, we should do that. I'd love that. I reckon it'd be fair competition.
Yeah, where we both compose a piece of music.
Oh.
Can I move this before we go any further into that?
Yeah, let me get this out of the way somewhere, because I am finny.
Are you?
Yes.
It's an interesting idea, that. I mean, it would be cool to see what an expert and what a non-expert can do.
Is this music or?
No, I'm talking woodwork
in general.
Music would be vicious.
Yeah, that would be.
I'm afraid.
Yeah. What, and woodworking wouldn't?
Well,
no. To be
it's
fair, actually, you are a bit ahead.
Well, put it this way though, with a woodwork, it's like if I'm really slow at something, the wood normally just looks alright. Like, okay, then it'll be the joints, but with the piano, it's from the first note. You've got issues. As soon as you choose that first note, you've got to deal with it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think we'll skip on that one. Right, let's see. Suggestion. Get one more student, couple... Oh, hang on, I've lost that there. Oh, no. Get one more student, couple create some more conversations. Yeah?
Potentially. It's got to hire them.
Eh?
You got to hire someone.
Yeah, I know. We said about Stephen, didn't we?
Sorry, I've just realised I'm in the way of the camera. We did. He would be up for it.
Okay.
Get him out of the house.
Can you stop woods changing colour over time? Will certain finishes help or stop? From what I've read up, no, you can't really. The best thing you can do is keep them out of direct sunlight, and that will stop the colour fading. Apparently, UV resistant finish does not help either. I guess it might help somewhat, but yeah.
I was hoping for a Padook that just stays Padook.
No,
and doesn't turn into brown.
Unfortunately not. Yeah, just keep it out of direct sunlight.
Can you pass me the Japanese saw, please?
Oh, I certainly can. There you
go. It's just easy said than done.
Let's see. Have you ever thought of making stencils for people like me that can never get these things to line up properly?
See, that's an interesting one. If you've
stencils,
I've seen like Flight Test. I've mentioned them before. Basically, it's an RC plane building like YouTube channel, and they provide, I believe it's free stencils and free templates on their planes. So basically, you print them off, and they're already to scale, and you put them on the piece of wood.
Yeah.
And or cardboard in their case, and then you just cut round it, and there you go.
So we call that a ROD in furniture, which stands for Rigid Orthographic Drawing.
Oh, very snobby.
Yeah. Good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, you normally draw it onto like MDF or something, and then you can scale pieces directly off it. We will be doing that in the fourth project in the Dovetail in
2021.
Yeah, in the free online woodworking school, the fourth project, the curved front side table, that will include rods, a rigid orthographic drawing. As for providing stencils, I guess that wouldn't be too difficult to do. I could quite easily provide a full size drawing.
So what you're saying is, if you don't, you'll be lazy.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah,
I can do that. Are they reading these notes? Yes. Add pictures with the notes. Good shout. Would you recommend? Oh, that's a good one. Wait. Oh, where'd it go?
You're useless.
This is my favourite question. Would you recommend making a workbench like yours, Matt, out of ash?
This?
Yes.
Oh.
I reckon it would almost, if it was made out of ash, I reckon it would look quite like this.
It would look remarkably similar.
It would look just like this ash workbench if it was made out of ash.
I was just about to say, this isn't ash, I know.
This is ash.
Yeah.
This is ash, so if you like this workbench, there you go, this is what it looks like. I saw someone made it out of beech once and it looked amazing. It looked really good.
I see. I just made myself look really stupid then because I had no idea what was going on.
I figured that, yeah.
What's going on? Why is it?
What?
Oh, I think I had a lot of shavings underneath the plane.
Good evening, the Weird Wood Kitchen.
Did I just say good evening and you said good evening back?
Yes. Yes.
Is this against me?
The Weird Wood Kitchen. I hereby challenge you to a Belvita off. See who eats the most in 5 minutes.
Shall I put the backing track on?
I
think I'm pretty much 5 minutes did it say?
5 minutes?
Oh my.
I could consume many well, actually I'm not sure I could after last time.
I'm not sure I want to. Like, I bought a salad for a reason. I don't need to buy. No, how many do you reckon you could go through? Soft bakes?
A soft bake, I think, realistically, I could get the first one down in about 40 seconds. And then after that, a minute 20 each. I reckon I could only get down 3 or 4 max.
Really?
Yeah, because they're dry. They're dry, and we know that from
I
the
was
first...
thinking I could get 5.
5?
I reckon so. 1 a minute.
Without any
Pace
water?
yourself.
With no
Well,
water?
oh, we're saying no.
If
yeah,
we-
I reckon so.
You
I don't
reckon?
have as much of a dry problem as you do. You really want to kill us? I mean, if you want to kill us, you can kill us.
I'll tell you what, next week.
Next week.
We'll do because we need, we only come up with these live stream ideas 20 minutes before we actually do them. So,
to be fair, I'm enjoying this one. I'm actually
I
getting
am.
stuff slightly done
Yeah.
and having a bit of a chat.
But if we have something that's planned out for next week, which is a Belvita off, and also my other idea.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. A few of my students were talking about Rob Cosman's 2.5-minute dovetail the other day, and I thought I'm going to beat him. So I'd like to try and do that on next week's live stream as well. Yeah, I think it might take a few attempts, to be fair, because he was pretty damn quick with that. Question, is the dust collector full yet? And they have just skipped up again, so I can't see it. I need to see you empty it all over the shop. No, you don't. I really don't need to see that. In fact, I cut up an entire snakewood log earlier. I'm interested to see how much that's
In the shed was
dust.
asking about that.
Was he?
But no,
wow.
I forgot to say. Yeah, it was in the Instagram live video.
Yeah, that's amazing. You see how much dust is from that snakewood log up there? It's that big brown line on the top.
That's not that much.
Yeah, that's the last layer that went in there.
Oh, the top one. Top little one.
Yeah, not the fat one at the bottom.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a lot of sawdust. Yeah, I bought a snakewood log from a timber yard down in Kent just before my event that I did last weekend, and yeah, it turned out there's some pretty nice stuff in it. In fact, where is it? Is it this?
Can you get out of my way?
No.
That's remarkably close already.
To be fair, how many blanks did I get out of it in total? Was it 90 something?
No, it was. Oh, what was it? 70?
70 something. I got 70 blanks of it out for the knives out of this entire log. Only 8 of which were actually sort of high quality stuff. Like the rest of them, there were some which were pretty nice, there were some which were just completely pointless, but these 7 are the ones, sorry, these 8 were by far the best ones. If we can, which one's the focus? This one.
I don't know.
Oh, zoom.
That's a zoom. The other one.
Oh!
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
It's just going to zoom in on the thing as well.
Okay, that's the
You're
wrong
not
way.
doing a good job. You zoomed
There
in.
we go.
There you go.
Look at that.
Oh, so massively zoomed in.
Yes. So, this is one of the
Pop back out at the
premium
moment.
snakewood thingies. We've got another one here. Oh. They're amazing. Look at that.
Actually, that's quite cool.
That does look proper nice, doesn't it? So yeah, I only got 8 of these out of the entire half log. There you go, there's another fancy one there. These will be, as a result, a bit of a surplus, as you would probably imagine. I'm going to try and get this back into focus. Turning the wrong way.
There you go. That'll do.
That's all right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's pretty handy, that.
Yeah, no, it's really good. It's just a shame it zooms in for them as well.
Yeah. So, can't see what I'm doing.
You can zoom in by 20 times with that.
Really?
Yeah, zoom in 20 times, obviously digitally, but like you can choose as you focus. It's very useful.
Yeah, that's pretty decent, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Make Bertha out of lignum vitae. Wow.
How much would that weigh?
That would be. Do you know what? I have no idea.
Is there like? I assume there's like tables online to find out the weight of each piece of wood.
I mean, it does obviously vary quite a bit.
That's true.
But yeah, I think you can work it. So you can work out an average, sort of thing.
I've got to be careful not to go over the top.
Oh, hello. What's that?
How do you do that? Every time you touch it, I see the chat just
I don't
fling
know.
away.
I've no idea. No idea. Ba-da-ba.
That was that.
For more. Just ordered my number 4 Lee Nielsen smoothing plane. They didn't have the 55-degree frog in stock, so they offered me the 50-degree instead. Is there a huge difference? Kind of. It depends if you're frequently working with timbers that tear out often or not. Like 50 degrees, I usually my low angle normally goes up to 60 degrees. I would probably get the 55, just wait it out if I were you.
Too late.
Yeah. You can return it.
Oh.
Like, it will be better. What they're saying isn't wrong, but I would go for the 55. You might as well get sort of two extremes, sort of thing. I've got a right old tickle in my throat.
Over here.
Oh. Don't know what
Am I
that is.
doing the right thing? What is this? What number is this?
Uh,
Why have I numbered that 2? I don't have a 2. Oh, I do. Oh, God, I've been looking at the wrong side.
Hi Matt, can you do more work on the MFT table with the track saw? Every week this one comes up. Yes, when I eventually work out that when I eventually do a project that is more panel based as opposed to solid wood. Because my bandsaw and planer thicknesser, that sorts me out for a lot of applications. Oh no! Kiki.
What?
Normally leaves comments on the videos. He said, I tease Matt about table saws. Now I've lost the key to my table saw. They don't make my table saw anymore. Amazing. I shouldn't laugh, but that is hilarious.
He was the first one on the student series to comment.
Really?
Yeah, he just went first. Just
Oh,
typical.
imagine that.
That's
Losing
awful.
the key. That is...
So what sort of key is it? Is it just like a normal...
Yeah, I think
Was it
the
gonna be something
bandsaw
really
up
fancy?
from mine, no, it's like a kill switch sort of thing. So if you've got kids and stuff walking around the workshops, you can just kill off the machine. I would imagine it's probably one of those.
I was going to say, like, because you could get a lockpick, somebody to actually lock, but then you still don't have a template
No.
to actually be able to create a new key.
I'm sure there'd be a way of hardwiring it somewhere or something like that. God knows. That is quite funny though, from my point of view. I reckon that if you do a Belvita intro at the start of every video, like Steve Ramsey used to do with Microjig, then Belvita would have to sponsor you. I forgot to say that Belvita messaged me back on Twitter.
No way! How did you forget that?
They said no.
Did they really?
Yep. Well, pretty much.
Right.
I mean, hey, wait, can I just say that...
No, it's too late. You said, they said no.
Are you throwing them all out? I need to find it.
Right.
I'm terrified to see what this... Where was my tweet? I don't even know how to find your tweets. Oh, profile.
You've really upset me, Belvita. You've ruined me. This was the only aim to work here, and this is what you've done.
What have you done? Belvita kebabs, anyone? Oh no! What is your issue with... Oh, do you know what? At least you didn't do it to the soft bakes.
I know. I was that aware of what I was doing.
Oh my lord! I was joking, they didn't say no.
What did they say?
I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I said... Where was it?
Just waiting for the chat to pick up on They broke Rob. Yeah.
I don't know where. Photo of the soft bake together. Said, Belvita, are you seeing this? People are actually buying me your delightful biscuits as fuel for my demonstrations. I'm still waiting on that sponsorship. They said, thanks for thinking of us, Matt. We get so many requests. We can't just honour them all. We support many relief organisations with food and funding. Best of luck to you.
Bit of a humble brag there, isn't it?
It is. It's sort of like, okay, you support many relief organisations with food and funding.
Guarantee, I've seen YouTubers sponsored by Belvita.
Have you?
They don't need relief and funding. These YouTubers, no. They're very well funded, these YouTubers. And yet they're getting Belvitas. So.
I mean, I'm just, disclaimer, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop, oh, hello. Stop pestering them, and I would like you guys to keep pestering them as well, please.
I've lost my thing I'm working on.
I've got some metal in my hair somewhere. Oh no. Oh yeah, in before. Matt, get a haircut. Where is that? There it is. Get out of there. Just rip a few hairs with it. There you go.
My day's been ruined.
Didn't need those anyway.
Absolutely ruined.
How much is snakewood normally? The place that I got it, they quoted £30 a kilogram. Expensive.
Pardon me? Might have overdone that.
Play Fluffy Bunny with Belvita. Great idea.
What does that mean?
Fluffy Bunny?
What's Fluffy Bunny?
Oh my Jesus Christ. Marshmallow game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I've got it.
Yeah. Goodness sake.
I mean, you all but did that in the Belvita video anyway.
Let's see. Matt, new sponsor, Cadbury. I don't need that. I polished off an entire fruit and nut bar last night about that big. It's huge.
No wonder you don't need a pizza.
I know. My brother bought it for me because I bought him one before. But like, he bought it for me in return for me buying him one. But I think what he forgot was when I bought him one, I ended up eating about 3/4 of it. So he bought me another one. I ate half of it. I said, oh, there you go, you have the other half. And then he went up to bed for half an hour later after not even touching it. So I carried on watching TV and ate the other half.
I mean, who leaves good chocolate on the table?
Exactly. I don't eat Belvitas, but I might start if they sponsor the show.
Tell them that.
Yeah.
Tell them that. Tweet them.
Question, which video should we spam to Belvita to show they need to sponsor you? Oh, good question.
Well, when they put it like that, I don't know.
The Belvita challenge.
On the second channel.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Nah, it's not really got the stats though, has it?
No.
You need to prove that you've got eyes watching.
You need a primary video on it.
Motivated viewers.
That Belvita cabinet you're thinking about?
Yeah, we do plan on doing a Belvita cabinet at some point with each of the Belvita biscuits cast in resin and then on display in this LED cabinet that I want to send to the managing director of Belvita. I'm going to find his address via LinkedIn, and if I can't find it via LinkedIn, I'm going to find his name on LinkedIn, and then I'm going to stalk him on Twitter and find out where he lives and then send it to him there. Or her.
You know what's going to happen?
What's that?
The guy who does those will do it now.
Oh! How about a cream egg off? Most cream eggs in. I would destroy you with that. I would absolutely destroy
Would you?
Yeah.
I've never actually had an opportunity to just wolf down cream eggs because I love them a lot, and normally I'm good enough to just treat myself occasionally if I've got a few in the cupboard.
So my dad owns a shop, a food store, and we used to go to the wholesaler with him when I was younger, and every now and then he would treat the house to a tray of cream eggs.
No, okay, you would beat me.
Yeah, it would stay in the utility room next to my bedroom, and I would just every night, 5, We also had pork scratchings hanging on the wall at one point as well.
Oh my
Oh, it was so good.
No wonder you are the way you are.
Just, yeah, I used to love getting the hairy ones. Everyone's suggesting a Lindor off, the most expensive segment of the show.
Put it on the Amazon wish list.
Yeah. Cream eggs, fridge or not fridge? Not fridge.
Not fridge.
No.
I mean, I like the concept.
Yeah.
But then you don't like. There's not as much flavour when it's cold.
I feel like the cream goes like grainy as well if it's in the fridge.
Yeah. If you could get a cold outside and the warm inside,
that'd be
spot
good. Yeah. I say it goes grainy. That's probably just the excessive amount of sugar that's in it, isn't it? That you can taste.
Probably.
Yeah. Crepe eggs are disgusting. Yes, they are. I much prefer cream eggs.
Just a pancake egg. This is taking forever.
Is that why your sister called you Fatty Matty? No, this was prior to her being born, funny enough. She just called me Fatty Matty just because it rhymed. Although it does kind of make sense now. Cream eggs are disgusting. There you go, Oliver. You got it right. You got it right.
I don't like Oliver.
Oh, you would...
Cream eggs are disgusting. How dare you?
George Farron said, you were talking about Rob buying cheap tools last week. Perhaps you could force yourself to buy whatever the first result on Amazon/eBay is when you search for chisel, plane, etc., and only use those.
That's quite cool, but the problem is, I don't think it's as fun to put into a video. For example, imagine me just wandering around a shop, searching specifically for, like, I'll walk around one shop and think, nah, these aren't low quality enough. Let me go to the Poundland down the lane.
Poundland, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a new 99p store open.
Have you really?
Yeah,
there you go.
Absolutely dire.
Woodworking on a budget.
Make a meme of Rob stabbing the Belvita and send it to them.
It's quite good.
Oh, it's a good idea.
Should make a gif of it.
I'll reply to that. I haven't replied to their comment yet, so yeah.
We could go all out with that. Oh, I need to be careful now, it's getting close.
Matt, if I find your workshop, can I be in your live stream? I don't think I'll have a choice in that, to be honest, mate.
Oliver, was that?
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Go on, have a guess, Oliver. Whereabouts in the country?
Price filter on Amazon, anything under £10.
Like, I really like the idea, genuinely. I still think that's a good idea to find stuff like, actually, yeah, because then it means it's really accessible to people.
What, as in set up affiliate links to everything?
Yes. Well, no,
yeah,
no.
buy these crap tools.
No.
Because then I get money.
No, but it's literally, if you come across a problem with one of these tools and then you sort of work your way around it, then people know, well, if I get this and I have the same problem, then like I know it's not ideal buying the cheap tools, but
yeah, and that is kind of the concept behind the series, I guess. It would be making cheap tools work, and if they can buy the exact ones.
Let's do best of both worlds.
Right.
So we'll get like 3 or 4, let's say, main tools from Amazon, and then the rest of it, I go and source elsewhere. So then, I end up finding I don't know what I end up finding. Kitchen knives instead of marking gauges, that sort of thing.
Kitchen knives instead of marking gauges. I reckon I can make it work. If you gave me a square, mind you, the square that you got wouldn't be square, would it? It would be like a
plastic one.
No, it'd be a cheap one of these, and I would have to make it square. Mind you, I could probably make it squarer than one of the plastic ones.
You probably could, so I'm not letting you do that. I might pre-melt the plastic ones.
Weld it together.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I need to focus. Oh, have I gone too far? Oh, I've got away with that. What now?
No, it's just a joke.
Has it just devoided?
No. It's just
devoided?
It's just a joke that popped up. It's terrible.
Okay, not repeatable then.
No, but it's in the chat.
You can moderate that.
Yeah, I know, but do a competition between you two, but Matt is handicapped with the crap tools. Good show, actually.
It's getting better. It's getting better for me, that's for sure.
Banggood. Oh, do you know what? I keep getting emails from them asking me to promote their tools. They look interesting. You haven't got anything weird opened on Chrome, have you?
Oh, wait. I know. Go for it.
That's fine. I can't open it. It's not working.
What do you mean you can't?
Never mind.
Oh, you are on Chrome. That is Chrome right now.
Oh, there you go.
So if you...
So I don't know. I'll leave it then. It's fine. It's fine. I was going to quickly look on Banggood and check that it was the same one. How about cutting dovetails for £10?
Yeah, I mean that's just a good video. That's not live stream. That's just a good video.
Yeah.
Can I cut professional dovetails for under £10?
Yeah.
And a big dollar sign in the thumbnail.
Trying to think. That'd be difficult to get enough tools to do that. Saw, chisel, possibly a coping saw, maybe. Mallet, marking gate. Yeah, that'd be quite difficult. I don't think it'd be unachievable though.
Bit of haggling maybe.
Yeah. What's red and bad for your teeth?
What?
A brick.
I'm done.
Funny. That's funny. Okay, let's see. Hi, Ethan. Ethan said hi.
Oh, hi Ethan. How you doing?
I am going to have a little bit of a tidy up. How's the wife?
I'm almost there. It's just taking bloody forever.
Is it?
I just know I'm just going to go a little bit too far at some point. If you watch the student series and wonder why there's a sudden cut between it, me planing and then just finish the live streams, why?
Yeah, you should probably explain that in the video for people who aren't cool enough to hang out on these live streams.
Good promotion of the live stream.
Yeah, exactly. Come hang out with us while we chat rubbish. And
No,
sharpen cabinet scrapers.
No, I could promote in
Yes. This means I can use the third slot in my cabinet scraper wallet. Oh wait, I've lost the other scraper. Never mind. Well, there you go. That fills up the second slot again.
I was going to say, it still uses the third slot.
Yeah. Look at that. What I love about this, you can actually thread it onto a beltlet.
Well, that's quite nifty. Why
Yeah.
don't you do that? You
Because-
look cooler.
Yeah, I'd love to carry cabinet scrapers around with me in everyday life. Miss your table saw for anything yet? Yeah, cutting up that snakewood log earlier. If I had a table saw, done. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl in the bathroom? Because it's extinct. Great.
That was kind of good.
Question. Last week, did you agree on dial-in on the live streams? Yes, I did. I just haven't got around to doing it yet.
Who was that who said that?
That was Tim who said that, because it was his original idea, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, was it Tim? No. Yes, I can't remember who said it now. But yes.
I think that'll do, or otherwise, I'm actually going to make a mistake.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's white and can't fly?
Sheep.
A fridge. Not a sheep, Rob. A fridge.
Stop with them. Now,
Not
stop.
me. I'm just
No,
reading
I
out
don't get-
comments. This is the most active I've ever been reading comments, and it's
Do
great.
you sand the corner a little bit?
Yeah.
Do a little. Okay, good. I've got away with it then.
What's that?
I've got a tiny little, I've got a little bit on the edge. If you have a
I
look.
think the sanding video went live tonight.
Well, I haven't watched it, have I?
No, I'm not saying that you should have. I'm just saying.
Tell you what, I'm pretty amazing.
I'm hoping that it's scheduled correctly.
Although, well, the glue will fix that. If in doubt.
Chamfering the plant. Oh no, I think that's going live tomorrow. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know when that's going live. I might just check that real quick. Because ideally I
On
want
live
to make
stream.
that live tonight. I'll make it live straight after this video. Unlisted. Oh, it's because I need to proof watch it. That's why.
Ah, see.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing wrong.
Yeah.
I don't bother.
You don't bother, yeah.
Although, like, I said that I managed to edit that video in like 2.5 hours. I did,
Yeah.
but I forgot the zoom-ins on the time lapses, so I had to re-edit it.
There
and
was
re-upload.
one on the previous student series as well.
I think I noticed that.
It was after a fade transition.
Yes, yeah, and it was just me. I think it was just me here.
Yeah.
And it was across, and I was just still. I was like, oh, for God's sake.
Yeah. Did you have an adjustment layer over it?
Yeah, I always go adjustment
I
layers.
always do that now. Yeah.
It's
This
just so
one's
much more
always catched
efficient,
me out.
isn't it?
Yeah.
What I need to do though is I need to make sure that I have a checklist of just like, obviously it's the obvious edit, then it's for adjustment layer, zoom in, zoom out, and then it's my motion blur that I like putting on top.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that one that I just saw? Matt, what happened to your Sorry Timbers video? Sorry Timbers. I hope nothing happened.
What does that
to it.
mean?
What happened to my Sorry Timbers video? It should still be there. Is he bluffing me?
Is it Oliver?
Yeah.
Is it?
It's still there. God damn it, Oliver. Matt, is making a backgammon set like the one behind you on your project list? Yeah, funnily enough, it would have been, but it's probably not, unfortunately.
Why?
Because, right, so...
Not that I want to.
No, I don't know if I've ever
I've already
said this
made
before.
one.
The main reason that I'm doing these, I say the main reason, a large reason as to why I'm doing these projects for the online school is because it's projects that we teach at Rycotewood. I have mentioned that before, haven't I?
You have.
Yeah, so I want my students to be able to use it as revision material. And this was one of the projects that they did, but we have changed it this year because a lot of the students who make this, although it looks pretty cool, not a lot of them play chess or backgammon. And also there is an issue with this design in that there's hinges there.
So it doesn't close properly.
So when you rest it flat,
Oh,
it has a little gap. Now you can, that's what these holes are for on the corners. You can like add feet to it and it lifts up.
That's cheating, isn't it?
but-
That's pretty lazy.
Yeah, it's a really cool piece. It's really tricky to make. Mitered dovetails on all of these corners, and also getting the veneer to line up perfectly on the outside. Not that it does on this one. While also aligning the backgammon on the inside.
Backgammon's not happening for me. The checkerboard, at least I can understand the squareness, and I remember doing that back in ResMat.
Yeah.
But that looks a little bit more complicated.
It's-
Oh, wow, I can see how it shifts. Like there's stepping, like as I'm looking across down there.
Oh yeah. That's why. So originally I did it out of just black and red squares, and then they didn't align at all. So I thought, I'll inlay some of that in it, and I still misaligned it.
To be fair, I think it looks a lot better. In fact, well, not that I saw beforehand, but it looks good with in between lines.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I think
Also,
that works
it's
quite well.
weaved like Kevlar. One over, one under.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, almost got it wrong.
You've got far too much time on
And
your
I've got
hands.
counters here as well. Look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah, out of
Okay,
the
those
range.
are a bit lazy.
And, yeah, right. Yeah. So there we go. No, that's not going to be a project. Also, like my veneering skills are okay, but I don't feel confident enough to teach it.
If anyone knows Gary O'Shea,
Yeah, I don't feel confident enough to teach it online to people yet. I can certainly get by, but nah.
yeah. What do you want to do in terms of the live stream, Matt?
Well, we're already 22 minutes over.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Well, you finished?
Well, I'm not going to do the other side now.
No, okay.
Because that took me far too long to do one.
All right. I'll just quickly blast through these ones, and then we will wrap up, seeing as we are running over.
And a
That's
maybe a final question about the next student series,
Next student series. Oh yes, yeah, of course.
just in case people hadn't heard that one.
Let's see. Right. Question: any tips on what size to make your workbench? I'm going to make one pretty soon, but it looked kind of odd in SketchUp, and I sort of have limited space.
16:9 ratio. No matter what, 16:9.
16:9
Or
ratio.
golden ratio. I assume it's very close.
No.
No?
No, golden ratio is similar to like 4:3, I think. Anyway, going off on one. My workbench
Oh, it
is
is.
750 deep, I think. If you want to buy the plans for this exact workbench, then you can do so on my website. It's 790 millimeters front to back. I wouldn't make it much deeper than that because then you're not really going to be able to reach things on the opposite side very easily. And it's 2 meters long as well. But seeing as you're on limited space, no idea, to be honest. The only thing I
Scale
would do...
that design, wouldn't you?
Eh?
scale it?
You could do, but then it depends if you're working on things that are long or whatever.
Yeah.
I give this shout out all the time, but that book is the one you want to get. Workbenches from design and theory to construction and use.
It's sports again.
Yeah.
Oh, you mentioned it earlier, I forgot.
Yeah. That's how I designed this workbench using that book and a few other sources as reference.
Looks far more natural over on that side, and then you get around, it's just yellow, yellow, yellow.
Yeah, it's quite a cool fade though, isn't it?
It's quite cool.
Hi, first time I've watched you live. Didn't even know this was a thing. Hello, Adam.
We try and do it every week.
Yeah, every week at 7 p.m. on Thursdays.
Until whenever we feel like stopping.
Yeah, we
which
said,
lately's been late.
Yeah, we said we were going to do it for an hour, and we're now going 24 minutes over.
Yeah.
Have you noticed any analytics changes by adding these time-sensitive videos stream? No, I have not, but they're quite fun to do. Apparently, it makes a difference.
I don't know about that.
No, I think it does if you were doing it on like Facebook or something like that, because it puts you at the top of the news feed.
Yeah.
Because Facebook are like...
Facebook's still promoting their live stuff heavily.
Yeah, but like YouTube, not really. It's just something for us to do.
Well, apart from anything else, it's a lot of audience interaction, which it's all well and good seeing the comments in videos, but it's not really time efficient to go back and respond to all of those. So it's great if you can just turn up, get into the live stream, and we'll probably read what you said and actually respond properly and quickly.
Yeah,
that's the best way of doing it for us.
Definitely. Yeah, and like today as well, we've been able to do that while getting on with other things.
Yeah, really need to do that more often.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah. Let's see, Belvita Cannon.
Catapult.
Matt is in Oxford. Damn, you got me. Matt, sorry, what about making a tool cabinet like the one at Rycotewood? It will give you a chance to use that power tool workbench as well. Tool cabinet. Oh yeah, forgot about that thing. Yeah, got enough tool storage though. Let's see. OSB chest there. Anything else in here popping out?
I can't read from here. No, it's alright. You can keep reading. I can't be bothered.
How did the orangutan table at Rycotewood come out? Amazing. Amazing.
That veneer.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I think...
You're going to try and get it going?
Yeah. I did put a link to it previously, I think.
Well, if you want to take it onto the camera, I shall focus it.
Wait a minute, I think I'm on the wrong account here. You guys can have a look at it if you like, on his actual page. Oh yeah, get the name at the top. In fact, if I just go on there.
Ooh, it's just going to be weird. I'm just... we're almost there. You can see what I'm looking at on there. Ooh!
Yeah.
Look at that.
Name's louisbrook.design. Have a look at it on there. It's mental.
That is some stunning stuff.
Absolutely mental. And then, hang on, keep it there for a sec.
Okay.
The stretchers as well were pretty cool. It's like all laminated. And, yeah. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. It's this.
That's incredible.
That's one of the later projects we'll be doing in the school. You'll be making that.
No.
Yes.
It suddenly looks a lot more disgusting.
Yeah.
Now I realise there's work that I've got to do.
Absolutely. Okay.
So I think finally we should just reiterate that as we're coming to an end of the Dovetail Box series and the student series of the Dovetail Box project, it would be great if we got any feedback or comments based on the length of it, the episodes, just anything that you can think of that you believe will improve the next time round. Whether or not you built the project or just followed along, just have a think, what can we do to improve, and we'd just love to see what you think.
Yeah, if you could drop that to us via the contact page on my website, mattestlea.com. Contact page is very easy to find. Yeah. Let us know how we can improve these school projects, whether that's the main series, whether that's even the student series. If you want to see me replace him, then just say it. Please, give me an excuse.
It's fine. It means less work for me. I'll still be a video man.
I suppose. But yeah, cool. We will cut it off there, guys. I have no idea how to do it, so I'll leave this up to you. I'll just punch the laptop.
It's just off.
But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. 7 p.m. next Thursday for the next week's live stream. We will see you. We'll see you then.
Yeah. So well, yeah. I mean, I would have put 2 outro, but I started reading people.
Oh.
People saying tool jewel. I say people Tim many times.
Why?
I don't know why. It just keeps going to tool jewel. Tim, what are you on about, man? Rob does the teaching videos, and Matt has to make the project based on Rob's video.
Oh no!
I mean, that's all about the piano series, but just turned on its head, where I'm dealing with a topic I can't do
I can
anyway.
teach you piano.
Yeah, you teach me piano, and I've got to learn whatever you create.
Jesus, no.
Ooh, ooh. Anyways, we best be off. It's getting late. So, we will see you in the next one. If you're following the Instagram, we will try and do a pre-live stream as well, which is a little bit more just chilled and relaxed before we jump on it. That's probably half an hour before the live stream starts. So we shall see you next week.
See you next week, guys. Have a good one.
Have a good one.